Ah, you joined me here again today in Geneforge too. Hi, we're going to talk to Shanty about stuff, I guess. Oh. When can I start exploring and not reading? Soon. Probably this part even. Shanty has settled into the quarters provided for you. Boy, provided for me, not her. Well, settled isn't the right word. She looks ready to leave and explore at any moment. Yeah, you and me both. Probably when the guards aren't looking. Oh. When you approach, she places a hand on her necklace and starts to think. Not the necklace again. We have a problem, a real problem. Oh, let me close the door first. My orders tell us to find Barzal. I do not believe he is dead. I think we are being lied to. I'm going to sneak out and investigate when I can, but I'm being watched closely. You, on the other hand, are an apprentice. They do not take you seriously. You can go where I can't. Yeah, 'cause you weren't programmed to go there. You're pathing. Explore the valley, see what you can find. When you learn something interesting, report back to me. Have you been able to sneak out and do any investigating? She just said she can't. I met a spy. Shall I say that? I don't know. I don't know, man. Have you been able to sneak out and do any investigating? Not yet. Zachary has offered to give me an escort of guards whenever I go anywhere. The offer is not optional, it appears, so I will need to watch for opportunities to slip out. Oh, it is pretty hard to slip out once you're in. It's so warm. No. Why don't you just leave and tell the guards to stay? Can't you just command them? Shanty smiles and shakes her head. Why does that make you happy? Time for more learning, apprentice. In theory, I have great authority here. In practice, we are far from home. We are alone here. No, we're not. There's tons of people. The area is dangerous and full of rogues. Yeah, I gathered that. And if Zachary were to feel threatened by us, it would be very easy for us to have an unfortunate accident. Remember that. There are laws, and there are the ways the laws actually work out. Fortunately, Zachary has limited forces, so he can't spare soldiers to watch both me and you, and they have underestimated what you are capable of doing. Oh, she's been nice to me for once. We must use that to learn the truth. Yeah, sure. Oh, she's nervously fingering her necklace now. Shanty paces back and forth in the room, nervously fingering her necklace. Her being trapped here, being watched all the time, has made her very uncomfortable. Is there any more training or skills you can give me? In a word, no. Unfortunately, before we left I was told specifically what skills I can teach you, and I have done so. The Shaper laws are very, very strict on what secrets can be taught. Some flexibility would be useful here, but alas, there is none. Yeah, well, the situation's kind of changed a bit, so I think we can bend the rules a bit here. However, in our bedroom... Oh! I left a book for you. Some theory on how we Shapers do what we do might be instructive. Oh, so you did leave it here for me. Just you left it here in the past, but now you're telling me that you've left it here. Even though this wasn't our room a minute ago. As in 2 parts ago. Anyway, also in Zachary's Hall there are people who can teach you some simpler spells for a price. You should take advantage of that. As in there's one person who can do that actually, not people. I'd like to learn more about the Shapers. Our ways are mysterious and complex, and our powers are great. Little by little we will remake the world, filling it with life and making it lush and wonderful. Oh, lush, mate! That doesn't sound so bad, does it? But it comes at a price of, like, unethical treating of creatures. Some outsiders, believe it or not, question our wisdom. They think that the ability to create life may be misused, and may create horrors beyond imagining. Oh, I've seen it. Others question our right to control what we make absolutely. Some even have sympathy for the serviles, not realizing how happy we make those creatures. They say otherwise on occasion. You must learn in time never to question the wisdom of our land. Of our kind, actually. I don't want to say whether I'm sure or blah blah. She's going to get right pissed. I met a spy named Zaf, by the way. Interesting, I suspected the Dry Peak had enemies. After all, the rogues had to come from somewhere. These unknown forces are far stronger and more organized than we expected. Keep finding out more. I got experience for that. I don't know if I was supposed to tell her that, but what else? Anyway, I've already read that book. Right, I guess it's time to actually have a proper bit of a wander now then, innit? Innit just? How much dosh have I got? I don't know, where is my dosh? It doesn't exist. It's got to be here somewhere. Coins there. I've probably got enough for something real quick, like, but then I guess I'm gonna go in the mines or something. Don't know. Even though, oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's just begin. We'll go back for training later. Let's go in the mines and find some iron to sell, probably. After a text dump, no doubt. Yep. You enter the Dry Peak mines. These mines were probably the main reason for trying to develop this colony in the first place. Quality metal and crystals, are always in high demand in human cities, shaper or otherwise. It is cold and damp down here. It's also empty. All of the servile mine workers have been pulled out. They have been replaced by lots of rogues. The creatures' growls and hisses easily echo to you through these tunnels. Actually, monsters aren't the only thing you hear. You also hear footsteps coming from the room to the west. Excuse me, fella. Who's in here? No one after all. It's just the boots walking around on their own. Clonk. Oh, there is someone. Don't mind me, I'm just taking all this. Zora, the explorer again. No, it's Zelda. A single guard has been left to watch the entrance to the mine. You're not doing a very good job, are you? You're off the side of the entrance, in a room. She's pacing here out of the way of the action. She doesn't seem worried. When she sees you, she approaches and bows. Ah, respect. That's what I like to see. Though you haven't met, she seems to know who you are. Welcome, Shaper. Welcome to the mines. Dangerous though they are, I am Zora. Are you the only guard watching the mines? I am the only guard in this far, but one shout would bring in plenty more. I'm not really worried. Anyway, the rogues don't come out this far. They're fairly cunning. They're not cunning, they only go as far as they've been programmed to. Nothing cunning about it. Whatever. The rogues are cunning? Explain. You don't know the word cunning. God. Apprentice of bloody English as well, apparently. They're cunning, meaning not dumb. There are packs of them, and they send out guards to investigate. If they spot you, they'll run back and get help. Oh, right. And then monsters are all over the place. These games also get harder as they go on, I do believe. Especially for when I did the solo Guardian playthrough of all the games, which is the only time I've played through them before, so far. So I wonder how it's going to go with a Shaper, considering the first game went much easier overall as a Shaper. Unless you're ready to be real cunning or stealthy, there's cunning again. You might want to explore by leaving Dry Peak to the west. This area can be pretty dangerous. Oh, maybe I should. Zora makes small talk with you, occasionally looking out the doorway for any rogues. You said they don't come this far. Tell me about the situation in the mines. Bad. Rogues are all over the place in there. Beasts all over the shop. When we go in and drive them all out, they stay away at first. Then, the moment we send in serviles to work, the rogues are back, killing them. The Shapers set up some defences, but they're not working right. What sort of defences? Are they going to target me? They made some pylons. Oh, great. Those are an arsehole in the Geneforge 1 remake. Fucking big magic things that'll kill intruders, but they aren't working right. I don't know much about it. What else do you know? Not much, sorry. Well, someone's not cunning, are they? I never really spent much time in there. All I know is these rooms here. Oh, and I know there is where the servant mind is. Great, those fatties in bowls are still around, are they? Go north, take the right branch, first door on the left. If he's still active, it'll know a lot more than me. If it's still active, not he. These things don't care. I'm here to investigate the status of this settlement. This isn't a settlement, it's a mine. I know, Zachary sent someone back here to tell me. Are you that important? I'm supposed to escort you around if you'd allow it. Oh, and if the rogues aren't being extra active. Nah, not right now. I don't need any sort of help. Zora looks relieved. I didn't think you would. Yeah. In other words, you're going to steal my experience, that's all. That's all I give a moose about. I don't remember what had value. I've already forgotten. Yeah. Oh, whatever. They're not even worth much, if anything. I'll take the boots though, but not the sandals. They're probably worth like 1 or 2. Right, let's have a look around, shall we? Take a look. It's in a book. 60 experience for opening a bloody door. Bum bum. Gauntlets are probably worth something. Iron. Now that's what I'm looking for right there. Right there, right there. Living tool. Good. Covers the cost of opening that other door that I just opened. What's the point of locking a door if you're just going to give me the key in the very next room? And that. Where are these pylonical creatures? Oh look! Oh, what's the point of making them separate items? Just stack them. Oh shitting hell. What? It's just a map. Why does that require shitting hell? I don't know. Can I record that? This book contains mine records. How many serviles they have, how many they've lost, how much iron and how many crystals have been recovered, and so on. Most of it is dull, but one page has a diagram that seems interesting. I don't know what all this means. Oh, that's the servant mind, and these are like machines or something. And those are pylons. So I guess it's supposed to help you plan a route, but no, the pylons are blocking both ways here. Maybe that thing turns off one of them. Fuck knows. Does that actually show up in my journal? No. What's the point then? Bloody Helsinki. Let's see if I can fight a pylon. Obviously not. Oh, never mind, they're not enemies. Nearby you can see one of the more cunning. Not again! I guess that was Jeff Vogel's word of the day when working on this part of the game. And dangerous shape inventions. A pylon. Dangerous is bloody right. A pylon is a gooey, fragile, magically charged creature, locked in and protected by a thick shell of pure crystal. They are used to defend areas of great importance from intruders. Unfortunately, this pylon looks like it has been deactivated. These creatures are usually made to only act if the control device somewhere nearby allows them to. Oh, it's okay then. I thought they were gonna disintegrate me or some shite. Boy, I'm gonna have all the dosh in the world after this place. I'm gonna be set for life. The barrel is full of trash, metal shavings and torn clothes. It's a big and smelly mess. You poke around in it half-heartedly, but you don't find anything of use. Is this luck? Is this loss? Damn right! You poke around at first you don't find anything of use, then you have a real stroke of luck. You notice a 6-inch long piece of polished crystal, completely covered with grime. Oh, valuable. Grime. You remove it from the barrel and clean it off. It is definitely a control key for some sort of shaper machinery. Ha! Check out my skills. I thought there had to be some reason they put that specific... Hello? They gave that barrel specific dialogue and stuff. You've got health, you have. I'm buggering off out of here, I am. Because, as that person said, they're going to run to get help. Yes, a guard has sighted you. Get me out of here. Get me the flump out of here right now. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back, as was foretold by gyromancy and all that. Or something. I don't remember. You see, I just recorded the rest of this part and discovered it wasn't recording. So now I've got to do it all again. Some changes have occurred. I unequipped most stuff because I kept getting over in Cumberland. Anyway, there is a servant mind back here. I have to read it all again. Ooh. You're surprised to find that it is still alive. Servant minds are one of the greatest shaper creations. They are thinking machines. They never move. They just sit in their specially made trays, eat, think, and run things. It sounds like a good life, that does. They do simple jobs that require some thought, but are beneath shapers. For example, this mind was surely in charge of running the mine. When it sees you, it grins, and its tiny useless arms and legs start twitching with excitement. Oi! Oi, it says they never move, but you are right now. Click on a servant mind to speak with it. Yeah, I know how to talk to things. Thanks, game. Bye now. As you approach the servant mind's big moist eyes roll up to look at you. People hate that word. The word you. No, moist. I don't know why. I like it. Oh, Shaper, good Shaper. Thanks, Shaper, for coming to Lonely Pripyat. Yeah, just repeating some commentary here. I am Prip. Minds are dangerous. Shaper must be careful. Servant minds are made with huge ranges of intelligence. This is not one of the brighter ones. Oh. Why are you still alive, Prip? The rogues, they fear me. Oh. Oh wait, yeah, that is. I was about to say, oh, is that why you're alive? Because of the rogues? But no. Anyway. And they know I'm not tasty. They just haven't cooked you yet, that's the problem. So they do not bother me, and when they do, I hurt them and they leave. Servant minds are often made with the ability to shock or otherwise harm attackers, because of situations exactly like this one. What is your normal job? Servos come and say, dig where, or work how long, or where bars go. Preferably in my inventory so I can sell them. And I say so, and they do. It does not take much thought. What is happening in the mines? I do not know. I just stay here in my tray and am lonely. I am taught how to run mine when have serviles and no monsters. With monsters and no serviles I sit in sadness. Ah, oh well. Do the mines have any defences? Yes, Shaper, good defences. Not active, but ready. The defences aren't active? Why? Because you're lazy, probably. Well, they cannot live forever. Power limited in the pylons, so controls set to off, to be on when it time to retake mines, but off until Zachary or someone orders. Tell me how to turn on the defences. I'm sorry, Shaper. Orders is for the defences to be off. Orders come from Shapers. Normally, any servant mind will do what any Shaper says. However, it can be complicated when two Shapers give contradictory instructions. Oh, of course, you won't turn on the defences for any non-Shaper, but I am a Shaper. Prip is not bright. You confuse it easily. But I was told that I forget. Well, of course, Shapers can turn on defences. To turn on pylons, insert control stick in panel and pull lever. I do not know where is control stick. I do. I've got it right here. Oh, that wasn't the stick. But there were several. Look around and I'm sure you will find. Oh, you have a lot of faith in me, friend. You're not my friend, actually. 300 experience. Oh. But anyway, I'm not going here because this place is tit. It's too hard. Let's open this on the way out as well. Whoa! Blonk. Oh my god, the riches. Oh! Why do you put iron bars in so many different chests? Just put them all in one. Then you don't need as many chests. Do ya? What should I put in what? Nothing. I don't know, probably intelligence or something eventually, because I've been suffering a bit. Suffering succotash. Right, well anyway, I went out this way, and we might do that in a sec, but let me just sell stuff. Ah, munchings and crunchings. For whatever his name was. Gurgi. Yeah. From Black Cauldron. I would normally cut this out, but, you know, whatever. That's a lot of dosh, that is. I just got like 220 quid. Whoa! I'm about to get some more. Don't sell the Shaper equipment accidentally. Otherwise you'll be in big trouble, mister. Well then, he's in big trouble.
He's not in trouble, Swan. You are. All the demons here are gay and they're coming after you next.
Oh my god. You'll protect me, won't you? No! Oh. That's not how it went. Good. That's the better version. But what was that? Because who would want to be protected against demons who are interested in you? You know? Not me. Right, how's my carry? Good. I've got space to work with. Oh, unfortunately I do have to read all this again as well. But that's alright. It wasn't too much, I guess. This flat, dry patch of land is where Dry Peak has tried to grow most of its crops. They have had a small amount of success. Very small. The food they have grown out here is enough to keep people barely alive, but never actually happy. We'll just get a computer then and play Geneforge. Or Doom, obviously. Of course, right now they aren't even doing that. Because of the rogues, there isn't a single servile working out in the fields. The crops have been left to live or die on their own. Right now they are choosing to die. Excuse me, crops don't choose anything, they're crops. Mindless plant. Matter. Dell. It's Dell Boy. Living on the Dell out here. For all of the difficulties Dry Peak has had lately, you are surprised that the Dry Peak gate is guarded only by one woman and a pair of turrets. She is a very competent and well-armed soldier to be sure, but still. Why are all the guards female? Not that it matters. She nods to you when you approach. Greetings, Shaper. I am Dell. Be careful out there. She waves her hand out towards the wasteland to the west. It is not safe. Are you the only guard out here? Not quite. We are only just outside Dry Peak. One shout and I will have support in moments. But I doubt that I will have to do that. Why don't you think you'll have to call for help? Because the rogues don't ever come near here. Not even close. Then why are we having problems with rogue attacks? Contradictory information. They don't attack. I keep a constant careful watch, don't doubt that, but the Fioras and Thards stay well away from the city gates. More like shitty gate. Oh, yes, Shaper. As Dell talks to you, you see that she is keeping a constant watch to the west. What can you tell me about this area? It was farmland. She shakes her head. Not good farmland, terrible, but it was ours. Then rogues started hunting and picking off our serviles, so we pulled them all back into the city. Oh, I guess that's what they mean by rogue attacks. Tell me more about the rogues. She points to the southwest. Most of them come out of the woods out there. They come out, wander around, and duck back in. Be careful if you head out to the west. You'll run into the patrollers before long. Yeah, and I did in what I recorded this previously, and it was a pain. Luckily I got away though. What sort of creatures are out there? Just Fioras and Thards from what I've seen. Nothing to a Shaper, such as yourself, of course. Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? But I'm on normal difficulty, which is basically nightmare. But more than capable of eating a servile. Oh, what? Nothing. What would I have to do to pass through this area easily? Well, finding the source of the rogues would be ideal, of course, but cleaning out the rogues in the woods close to here would be a good start. Could you help me hunt some rogues? Sorry, Shaper. I long to help you. Ah, she's in love with me already. She wants to be my companion on adventures. But my orders are clear. I have to watch the gate. Still, a Shaper should have no trouble with mere Fioras and Thards. Yeah, I wish. Her respect for you is pleasing. Outsiders, even outsiders who spend lots of time around Shapers, tend to regard your kind with awe, and that is how it should be. Oh yeah, damn right. Well, do you have any supplies you can spare? Dell is reluctant, but you are very convincing. You talk her into supplying you with some thorns and a nice crystal. That is a nice crystal. 1 experience. There you go. Talk people into things that they don't want to do, and you'll gain experience in life. Is this where I went? It is. Always pick those up. They are mighty valuable, kind of ish. Whoop! I'm just re-exploring what I did before. Trying to anyway, without going too cray. Oh, too cray. Yum yum. I could just re-loot these areas like later. Really, couldn't I? Keep my capacity down for now so I can actually do something. Because I couldn't last time I was here. Oh no, they're back. The cows of life. Well, so much for keeping my capacity down, yep, just like that. Cumberland has occurred. I feel like I didn't have this much trouble in the first game. Ah, pee off. Bob, save me. Oh, thanks, Bob. Ow. No, not actually. Just let the cows walk away a little bit. They're having a lovely day. Yeah, I thought for sure there was another one in here. 1 experience. And 3 living tools, yep. I talked about how I could have easily missed that one, but luckily I didn't. Have a quick gander in here. Probably drop the stuff before I go anywhere. Wait, do you get experience for killing these in this one? Probably, correct. Oi. Row. Look at that health. Ow. Giant rats, no problem. Cows, death incarnate, basically. Is what I am. Can I do stuff? Yes. Soon. Oh. Roar. Oh, I'm gonna eat you. Bloody well not, friend. Oh, I am. Bloody well not, friend. Yes, you are, actually. Oi, where do you think you're going? Get over here. Join the party we have in. Whoosh. Can you not melee, please? You're a magic for a reason. Cool. 4 experience, that was worth it, wasn't it? That's well heavy. There's no point. Right. Well, I kind of don't really want to go to the place I went to last time because it's just asking for trouble. But maybe if I drop all my shite, I might be able to do something this time. Oh, what? This rat wasn't here before. Who are you? There's a random Bob on the loose. I guess that's one of the patrols that I heard so much about. Cool, I can actually do something this time because I'm not in Cumberland. I could if I hit anyway. Are there any more patrols? Paw Patrol. Probably. But anyway. What we got here? Potion works. Closed. Bloody open it then. That's what doors are for. Being opened. Oops. Sorry. Have that back. Sorry, have that back. The floor can have it instead. Ching! 25. You're having a tiny giggle. GG. Whatever. What about? I don't know, man. What am I ever on about? Right, well, I do believe that's about as much as I explored. Oh! Who are you? It's an ARG. Lee bastard. Save me, Bob. Stop punching me. Or you will die. You will die. Fucking piece of shit then, eh? Damn right I saved it. Anyway, we'll deal with this little situation next time, won't we? We will. Bloody cumbrance. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. for more death, and probably turning the difficulty down before long. Because, you know, when your primary concern when playing a game is having fun and minimising suffering, who cares what difficulty you play on, right? Me. I won't be a friend with you. Yeah, I won't be a friend with you if you play games on low difficulties. Whatever, bye.